Let me tell you a story.
Welcome to My Skeptical Sister.
I'm Megan, the skeptical one.
I'm Erin, the believer.
And I'm also Megan, the sick one. So sorry, everybody, for the smelly cat voice.
Sorry to Rue, who's going to have to edit. And especially sorry to Rue because we're giving this to her way late in the week.
I know. I'll try to be really good.
Quick turnaround.
My goal is to only cough 5 times.
Okay. How much to squelch?
You just can't make me laugh. Listen, I can't help the squelching. My throat was gurgling a lot, and Aaron's like, "You sound so squelchy." Listen, bitch.
I don't think that's what I sounded like.
It sounded like that. I'm just letting you know. I don't feel well.
Okay. Well, don't be mean.
But yet I've got charged up energy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you just watch out. Watch out.
Okay.
Just be on your best behavior.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't believe you.
This is a rare night recording for us.
Yeah, it is.
Back to OG, old school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're on our third beer.
Right. How did we used to do this?
I don't know.
Man, we were wild back in the day.
Wild.
It's not Sunday morning, I'll tell you that much.
No, it's Thursday night. We just watched Host. If you haven't watched that movie, it's so scary.
It is so scary. It's a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah. And you're going to start and go, do I want to watch this?
This isn't scary.
You do.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Oh, yeah.
Because once it starts hard.
Yeah. It gets scary real fast.
Yeah.
Paula, girl, you missed this movie night, but we didn't scare you last movie night, but you will be scared this one.
Yeah. It was probably for the best that you're on vacation. So anyways, you missed it. You should have been there, everybody. Everybody.
Yeah. All of you. We're looking at you.
I feel like I haven't really talked to you in a long time.
I know. Why not?
Well, we didn't record this weekend.
Oh, that's why. But we did see each other.
Yeah, we played cards, but we had to talk to other people.
I hate we have to talk to other people.
We're about to have Thanksgiving.
Ooh,
where we're going to have to talk to so many people.
Yeah, that should be interesting. We'll see how that goes.
No, it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Just a lot of mingling.
It is a lot of mingling. And we've gotten kind of used to like a family Thanksgiving where it's like literally just our family, like every other Sunday. So I haven't really had to like get dressed up for Thanksgiving.
Oh, gosh, I didn't even think about getting dressed up.
No, we got to wear like Thanksgiving clothes and stuff.
No.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-mm.
Yes, we do.
What if I don't?
Well,
Somebody going to kick me out? What if I'm at that age? I've peaked. I'm 45 and I'm like, this is it. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit, everybody.
I mean, I'm going to wear leggings like I wear every day of my life. They're so comfortable.
Well,
there's
no shame in that game.
Might throw on a little cute sweater to go over it.
Oh, look at you. I bet your hair's going to look cute and you're actually going to do your makeup too.
I will do my makeup.
Damn it.
It's really weird that I don't do my makeup. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I grew up when I learned how to do makeup, which wasn't ever well, but when I learned how to do makeup, I would wear eyeliner every day. And then I was poor. And I didn't have enough money to buy eyeliner. And Mom was like, hey, you look different. And I said, yeah, I haven't bought eyeliner in a while and I'm waiting for my next paycheck. And then the next day she goes, here's $10 for some eyeliner. So Mom's giving me insecurity. So I wear makeup almost all the time. Not all the time, but like if I'm just at home, if I know I'm not going to leave the house, I won't wear it. Mm-hmm. But if I'm going to leave, I pretty much put it on.
Yeah, Mom had that good way of like just, ingraining just a little like, hey, I'm going to put this here.
Yeah.
It's going to live inside your brain for the rest of your life.
Right.
I mean, really, I guess that's what moms are for.
I know. I try really hard. Like sometimes I'll be about to say something and then I'm like, will they think about this in 20 years?
Yep, that's going to be a core memory.
Maybe I don't say that.
It's a fleeting moment for me that I will never remember.
Yeah.
It's going to be a core memory for them.
Yeah. Like you look like a little whore. I've never said that to my kids. I've never said that.
Mom sure said it to you.
Mom said it to me. And I said, I can't believe you said I'm a whore. I said, you looked like a whore.
Oh, yeah. She definitely told me one time, you're acting like a little bitch. And then I was so offended. You just called me a bitch. No. I love the semantics. I said, you're acting like a little bitch. And it's like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, well, touche. I guess I can't be mad at you, but I'm like, it still was really
mad.
But in her defense, I was totally a little bitch. So, whatever. Well, I mean, she called it how she saw it.
Well, in her lack of defense, I was just wearing a tank top that had like spaghetti straps, and I happened to be a busty girl at 13.
Oh, my goodness. Well, listen,
I was like the least. I wanted to be slutty. I wanted to be a whore in high school.
She thought you were trying to
Nobody was interested. Let me tell you, I tried hard. It's fine.
Girl.
It's fine.
Girl. They are now. They're lining up.
I went through a little slutty phase in college right before I met Kevin. It was really fun.
Delightful, I bet.
I mean, it was little.
Sure.
It was like
but fun while it lasted.
make out bandit.
Look at you go.
Every once in a while, a little extra, but nothing too crazy.
Melinda's listening.
Melinda, quit listening.
Melinda, that's your daughter-in-law. I almost said sister-in-law. That's weird. That's your daughter-in-law.
Well, it was pre your son.
Well, still.
In fact, actually,
whoring it up out there in her tank tops and bandit kissing.
There was actually, have I ever told the story about the wanting to kiss someone with their tongue pierced on here?
I don't know. Let's go for it. Why not?
So, yeah, what else we're going to talk about? I got nothing. So, I haven't talked to you and I still have nothing to talk to about because I've been so boring. So, ever since 8th grade, when I went to a Bush concert, and
you're so cool.
I know, right? I was down like in the mosh pit area. And I mean, my friend's mom was up in the bleachers, like waiting for us, but we were down there. We were down where it was cool. And I started to fall.
The poor mom at a Bush concert.
I know. She's miserable.
Like, oh my God, I love my kids so big.
Well, I started to fall. And this, I don't know, he was probably like 16 and dreamy. He like caught me by my arms.
Yeah,
and he looked me right in the eyes and said, "Are you okay?"
Oh,
and he had his
dreamy
tongue pierced. And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Yeah, and I'm in love.
Yeah, I was totally in love. He immediately was like, okay, good. See ya. And then kept mosh pitting, whatever. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It's now my goal. It's now on my bucket list to kiss somebody with their tongue pierced for that one moment.
It still is?
Let me just tell you that's how it got on my list at that moment.
Okay.
Then cut to.
Oh, you got to check it off. Okay, we're getting the deets.
Well, listen.
Oh, okay.
Cut to. I'm now in college.
Okay.
I've started my makeup bandit phase.
Okay. It's happening.
Basically, if I'm going out to a party, I'm not going home till I'm going to make out somebody.
Gosh, I feel like there needs to be consent somewhere in there.
Oh, well, there was always consent.
Okay,
well, there was one time I just grabbed somebody, but he didn't seem upset about it. And he did ask for my number when it was done.
Oh, there you go.
But I said, "No, I'm not doing that. See you later." And then I got in the car and I left.
That's
I got
all
in the
I
cab.
wanted was the makeout.
Yeah, I was like, because we were leaving the party. And I said, "Oh, I haven't kissed anybody." And I grabbed this guy and kissed him. And he said, "What's your number?" And I said, "I can't. My DD's here. I gotta go."
I bet you were wearing spaghetti straps, were you?
No, I was a slutty angel. It was Halloween.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, you've never been hit on like you've been hit on when you got big boobs and you go as an angel. Let me tell you, those are the glory days. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
No, okay. So listen. So for y'all who don't know, surely I've told, I met my husband on the internet. It was embarrassing. It was a little bit embarrassing. It's fine.
But just in case they haven't heard, what was the name of the website?
Oh my gosh. It was called Hot or Not. It was really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing.
Hot or Not. It's my favorite part of the story.
I know. It's fine. It's fine. So anyways, we started talking in August, Kevin and I, and then we were making plans to meet in December.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I'm going to meet this guy and I'm probably going to marry him.
You already knew that. That's wild.
I knew it. I was
From
like,
one website, Hot or Not.
Yeah, we talked all the time. I was like, I love him and I'm going to meet him and I'm probably never going to get a chance to kiss anybody else in the same year. And it's okay. Nobody panic. Kevin knows the story because I told him.
I was not panicked.
I told him, listen, I really like you, but I've not met you. And I'm a free agent until we meet. And he's like,
well, and even then.
Sure.
What if I meet you and I don't like you?
That's very true. But girl, I was the smitten kitten. I knew it wasn't going to be like that. So anyways, I was still kind of dating and I was new in college. I was a sophomore in college at this point. And this one guy asked me out on a date and I was like, okay. So he had his tongue pierced. I was like,
oh, here it is.
This has to happen because this is all I want. So now we're in November because I know because it was my birthday weekend. And I had come home because it was my birthday weekend. And he was like, "Whoa, you're going to be in Louisville. Let's go out." I was like, okay, great. We go out to this movie. While we're in the movie, because he was a dumb boy, he was like, I don't know, messing with his tongue ring. And the little ball fell off and he took his tongue ring out. So he didn't have his tongue ring.
You are kidding me.
So that night when we left, he kissed me. And I was like,
does not count.
I don't even really like him that much. But I'm like, whoa, it's my only shot. Like, we're on a time crunch here.
Stop at that piercing store.
I know. I was so pissed.
And buy a ball.
Right? Get some balls. So anyways, I said, or he was like, hey, do you want to hang out tomorrow night too? Do I? No, I don't really.
You're like, no, but
It's
do
actually
you have a spare ball at home?
my birthday. I don't want to hang out with you.
Gosh.
But I do want to get this kiss.
Girl, when you have a goal,
I know.
you get it. You go for it.
Just tell him, just wait, because it's sad. So anyways, we go out the next night and it's fine. And then we bowl, which is a stupid date. Don't ever bowl on a date. You can't even talk to the person. One
That's
person's
true.
always bowling.
Yeah, maybe if it's group bowling.
If it's a group, sure. But we were just me and him bowling. So it was
that's
dumb.
a bad idea.
And then we went to like his friend's house. I think he smoked some pot. And then he didn't kiss me.
Asshole.
We leave, no kiss. And I was like, okay. Well, that was a waste of my birthday. Cool. And I was pissed. And then, okay, now I go home. I'm like, time's dwindling down. And it's fine. But here's my last shot.
I gotta find somebody.
Now it's Christmas. Like, we're home for Christmas break. So I'm home in Louisville at a college party. And I'm drunk. I'm not drivable at this point.
Okay.
And he texts me and he's like, hey.
Oh, the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Hey, are you in town? It's Christmas. And I said, yeah, I am in town. And he said, you should come to this party I'm at. And I'm drunk. And I said, you should come to this party that I'm at. And he said,
I'm drunk.
He said, I'm drinking. And I said, yeah. And I'm pissed. I told him, I'm actually kind of pissed at you. And he's like, why? And I said, because all I want to do is kiss somebody with their tongue pierced.
This is the sexiest text ever.
And he was like, he said, well, come over. He said, didn't we kiss? And I said, we kissed the first night and your tongue piercing was gone. And then we went out the second night and he goes, yeah. And I said, and you didn't kiss me. And he goes, well, why didn't I kiss you? I said, I don't know, motherfucker. Why didn't you kiss me?
That is on you.
I was so pissed. And he was like, just come over now. I was like, I cannot come over. I said, I'm meeting my husband in 2 days. And he goes, what? And I said, I'm meeting the man that I'm going to marry. And he was like, I don't even know what that means. And I said, it means that you've lost your shot.
You're done.
And so have I. And that's the real sad part about this. So have I kissed somebody with their tongue pierced? No, I haven't.
Well, you have, but they just didn't have their piercing in.
That's a really good way
But
of thinking
can't you
about
kind
it.
of imagine what it would be like? And
No, it
now-
doesn't even sound good now.
I was going to say, now as like in our 40s, it's like, that would feel like so annoying.
I know it would, but I still, just curiosity's sake, I'm mad that it never happened.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
It does seem terrible, but I do
I mean,
like...
Kevin still has a tongue.
No, I'm not okay with that. That's not going to happen.
I mean, just one day. Like he gets it pierced for
Oh my
one
gosh.
day.
He's not going to want to kiss me the day he gets it pierced.
Okay, fine. He keeps it for a week. And then after a week, he just lays one on you. That would be the most romantic thing ever.
It'd be more romantic if he was like, hey, I met this person and they got their tongue pierced. You can kiss them just so you can see what it's like.
Well, yeah. I mean, that'd be
Right?
kind of fun.
Right? That'd be kind of fun.
Free hall pass.
I hope he's listening to this.
Yeah, right? Right.
That's all I want for Christmas. No, I'm just kidding.
Melinda, you know how you like drop the little hints of what he should get? Aaron. That is so funny. And also just to picture your like polo sport wearing, just straight laced husband with a tongue piercing.
Yeah,
It's
not going to
comical
happen.
too.
He doesn't wear a lot of polos now.
I can't picture him not in a polo.
I could definitely picture him not in a polo.
Not me. When I close my eyes, I think of Kevin, it's always in a
He
polo.
wears mostly t-shirts now.
Also, I don't often close my eyes and picture Kevin. I just been like, right now in this moment, if I think about Kevin, it's definitely been a polo.
Remember when I first started dating him and he wore a wristband every day?
Yes.
Every day.
Like Napoleon
like a
Dynamite.
sweatband around his like upper arm.
Hot or not, man.
He had a
Tell me he's not.
he had a tan line that went. It lasted a long time because he wore that
It's so
sweatband
cute.
every day for like years.
It's so cute.
So weird.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so skinny that when he would hug me, it would hurt my hips because his bones would dig in. I'm like, we are a funny match, but it worked out. Look at us.
Worked out. Look at you go.
I know.
Look at you go. Just dreaming about still kissing men with.
Well, it's never going to go away.
Yeah, sure. It's
Hey,
always
I'm
gonna-
open. It could be anybody with their tongue pierced.
Right. Oh. Sorry, it took me a second. Oh,
Oh,
heard
speaking of which,
what?
nobody with their tongue pierced, but I went to this art conference this past
Okay.
weekend where
Where's this gonna
I
head?
got to meet Mindy.
Oh,
Lovely
yes,
Mindy.
Mindy. I did too. We had drinks with her. It was so much fun.
Yes, it was so much fun. But on the last day, which I almost didn't even go because it was Sunday morning and I didn't really need to go.
Right.
But there was one session, I was like, I do want to go to this one session. I'll go to this. But the
Okay.
session before that, I walked in and got stopped in my tracks because the person leading it was Emma Sears. Only
Oh.
it wasn't. But she
Oh.
looked just like Emma Sears.
Which, if you don't know, that's Erin's female crush.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah, she's the soccer player on Racing Louisville, whom I love. And she looked so much like her that I was like,
Did you ask to see her legs?
no, I didn't. I didn't ask to see her
In
legs.
my mind, that would have been the first thing. I'm sorry.
Could you
You
take
look so
your
much
pants
like
off?
Emma, but could you just take your pants off so I could double check?
Well, I did. I kept
Just for
looking
good
at her.
measure. Just for good measure.
She looked so much like her that at one point I was like, it's not her, right? It looked a
Wow.
lot like her. And then finally, I was talking to her and I said, this is going to sound so weird, but have you ever heard of the soccer player Emma Sears? And she was like, no. And I said, you look exactly like her. Like you could.
And I'm in love with her.
I didn't tell her that, but I was like probably blushing because she was so pretty. But no, she looks just like her. And I took a picture of her and I sent it to my soccer group chat, which I am an active member in. We talk every day. It's like my most active group chat.
Oh, you're such a dork.
And I sent it to them and they were like, oh my gosh, it really does look like her. I'm like, I know. Like, I almost wanted to be like, can we get in a picture together? But I didn't.
Oh my gosh. But you also showed her a picture of Emma Sears, right?
And she goes, did you say Miss Sears?
Emma Sears?
Okay.
Is that her name?
Yeah, I
I
thought
wanted
you
to say
said-
Emma Spears, but then I stopped myself.
No, Sears.
Sorry.
And she was like, oh my gosh, I do look a lot like her. I was like, you do look so much. She goes, I'm a terrible soccer player, though. I said, well, okay. But it did get to feel like I was hanging out with
Nice.
my girl crush.
Very nice.
We didn't make out. That's not how
well,
that story.
there you go.
Boy, two stories.
If only she'd had a tongue ring.
I know. I've got two stories that end with me not making out with somebody. What a lame night.
Damn. Sure. It's like you're back in college again.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm kidding.
no, it is
Oh, yeah, I'm
not.
kidding.
I made out with
That's
everybody
right.
in college. It's the opposite of what it was like in college.
Because you wore all those spaghetti straps.
That was in middle school, Megan. Keep up.
I'm trying. All right, you ready for some stories tonight?
I'm ready.
All right, so my story tonight is, of course, a lovely Reddit story. Hint, hint, everybody. Okay, this one's called I Heard My Upstairs Neighbor Walk Wrong.
Oh, what in the world?
I don't know. It sounds good, though. Let's hear it.
Okay, so because Megan
Pivot.
Megan is all sickly, I'm going to read tonight. It's just going to be a one-parter, but it's a long one.
It's good and long.
In fact, it's so long, it might be a two-parter, even if I'm the only one reading.
Right.
We'll just have to see. The apartment was cheap, which should have been my first warning. But I just moved to the city with barely enough of my savings to cover first and last month's rent, and the place had heat that actually worked. The walls were rental unit beige, painted over so many times I could see the texture of old brushstrokes underneath. The kitchen window looked out onto a brick wall 8 feet away, and the bathroom tiles were cracked in a spiderweb pattern that no one had bothered to fix. But it was mine for the year lease I'd signed. Oh my gosh, it says Mrs. Chin, but it kind of looks like Clem.
Oh, weird. That's weird because that's not at all.
But like,
It's more weird that you feel like it looks like Mrs.
I promise if you were to read it real fast,
Okay.
it's CHEN, not IN.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. Mrs. Chin, the landlord, was a tired woman in her 60s who wore reading glasses on a chain and smelled faintly of mothballs. All right, judgy.
All right.
She handed me the keys without ceremony, barely making eye contact, as she rattled off the rules. Garbage out on Tuesdays, no smoking, no pets over 20 pounds.
She sounds like a blast.
As I signed on the last form, she mentioned the upstairs tenant. Quiet, she said, not looking up. Respectful, keeps to themselves. I thought she was telling them to be quiet.
No, quiet. I'm talking about them.
I think she meant quiet, respectful, keeps to themselves. I nodded, more concerned about the refrigerator's grinding noise. You won't even know they're there, she added, and something in her tone made me look up, but she was already turning away, clipboard tucked under her arm. What do you think that means?
She sounds so official.
You won't even know they're there.
Bum, bum, bum.
What would make you look up from that? How could you say that in a way that would make you look up? For the first week, I barely noticed them. I unpacked, hung curtains from a thrift store, assembled an IKEA bookshelf that left me with 2 extra screws. No fun. At night, I'd hear them moving around upstairs. Footsteps, the scrape of furniture, the creak of floorboards, normal apartment sounds that became white noise. Proof I wasn't alone. Someone was going about their evening routine, walking to the bathroom, making dinner, living. I found it comforting. I'd lived alone before in a studio where the silence had been oppressive. Here, there was the gentle reminder of human presence. The soft thud of a cabinet, water running through pipes, the muffled rhythm of footsteps crossing the room.
We get it. Sorry. Told you.
I was like, wrap it up.
I just told you. I'm like, what? I mean, okay. Human life is living up above you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You're going to love this part. It made the place feel less lonely.
No, I bet it did. Tell us more about that.
The second week, I started paying attention. I was working from home, hunched over my laptop, when I heard them walking overhead, just crossing from bedroom to kitchen, but the rhythm was off. I looked up, frowning. The footsteps paused, continued, but the gait was wrong. There was a step, a pause, then another step from slightly to the left of where it should have been.
Bitch, you pay way too close attention to their gait. If you're analyzing your neighbor's gait, I feel like you might need a hobby. I'm just going to say
And like, use better posture. Why are you hunched over?
Yeah, like, come on.
You're going to get a weird gait.
Right?
Like the person had pivoted mid-stride without stopping. Old building, I told myself, weird acoustics. But I kept listening. Over the next few days, I tracked the sounds compulsively.
Okay, go ahead. I guess this is their hobby.
My brain caught on inconsistencies, the way a tongue finds a chipped tooth. Oh, that's a really nice simile, analogy.
Something like that. Something somebody smart would say.
The footsteps crossed the room in patterns that didn't match human movement. Weight would shift from one spot to another, but the transition felt wrong. Too sharp, too angular. Like someone moving in straight lines and right angles instead of natural curves. Well, that is kind of weird.
That is weird.
I started counting. I paced out my apartment, which shared...
I mean, for real.
Calm down.
Go see a movie. Just a suggestion.
I paced out my apartment, which shared the same floor plan as the one above. Bedroom to kitchen, 11 steps. Bathroom to living room, 8. Corner to corner, 15. The person upstairs took 17 steps to cross an 11-step distance.
So they have a tiny gate. Leave them alone. Maybe they got shorter little legs.
You found the story.
Okay, well, sorry.
I recounted the next day, pressing my ear against the ceiling. Against the ceiling? How tall is this person?
How tall are you?
I've never been able to...
Here you are, judging them for having teeny tiny little gates.
This person's 9.5 feet tall.
Right? Come on now. We've all got our things.
Oh, gosh. She's like, it's 11 feet for me, but I am 9
But
feet
I
tall.
am 9 feet tall.
That would be 17 steps for
And my
me.
ear is long and tubular.
Good grief. They must have been standing on something, surely.
Surely.
Quit calling me Shirley. Surely. But not evenly spaced. Some rapid, almost frantic. Others with long pauses between them, and occasionally a sliding sound that moved in a direction that didn't match the flow of walking. I rationalized. A limp. A prosthetic. Something medical.
An animal. A
Yeah.
pet.
Do
a
you
child.
ever see this person?
Right. Like, and also get a life.
Oh, gosh. But limps don't sound like that. A limp is...
How do you know? Did you live underneath someone with a limp one time?
They do now.
Okay.
Something. A limp is compensatory. One leg doing more work. A prosthetic has a distinctive click. This person...
I feel like they might even just be AI.
The person writing the story?
Yeah. Listen to those words. Compensatory.
I don't think you said that right.
It's the cold.
Sure. Oh, a mechanical regularity. This was different. Like someone who'd learned to walk by watching videos but never mastered the execution.
That's weird.
Why are you performing by yourself, though?
Why is this person so obsessed with their neighbor?
I know, but let's say it is somebody being weird upstairs. Why are you performing for yourself?
Oh, they sounded like they were performing?
Yeah.
They could be practicing.
Oh, good call.
Okay, come on. Everybody's so judgy
But like
to the neighbor.
a not of this world person practicing?
Oh, practicing walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they're playing an alien in a movie and they've got to play the part.
They're really good. The rhythm almost right, but fundamentally wrong. And there were too many sounds, I guess. When the person walked, I heard the steps, yes, but also other impacts. Soft thumps that didn't correspond to footfalls, lighter, scattered, distributed around the main walking sounds, like someone using their hands for balance, reaching out to touch walls, or like they had more than 2 feet.
What if they were a contortionist?
Well, you still would only have 2 feet, most likely.
Yeah, but you could make your hands and your arms and your legs do different things at different times.
It is a little creepy, though. I laughed when I thought it. Absurd, the kind of thought that comes late at night when your brain makes connections that don't exist. But I couldn't stop listening. I started staying up later, recording it on my phone. They kept odd hours, sometimes active at 2 in the morning, walking those strange, irregular patterns, other times silent for days, and I'd wondered if they'd left. But they always came back. When they moved, the sounds grew harder to rationalize. I play back recordings through headphones, trying to identify each sound. I mapped them out on graph paper.
Mm-hmm. This is AI.
You'd have to buy.
No way's doing that.
You'd have to buy graphing paper. Who just has that?
There is your proof that this is AI. AI thinks that humans just have graph paper laying around.
Trying to create a visual representation of the movement patterns. The main footsteps formed one layer, yes, but underneath them, dozens of smaller impacts. Little taps and clicks forming a constant background rhythm, like fingers drumming a table, but faster, more insistent. When I analyzed the recordings with an audio app, isolated different frequency ranges, I could separate at least 15 distinct impact patterns happening simultaneously during what should have been a simple walk across the room. 15.
It was a caterpillar. Are you picturing a caterpillar? The world's biggest caterpillar?
Oh, ew,
so
gross.
cute. Oh, it's so cute. The one in my head is so cute. It's like going to get a snack.
Oh, caterpillar that big is not cute.
Caterpillars are so cute. You
They're so
could
cute.
ride it.
Oh, I'm a little butterfly. The part in Bug's Life.
Yes.
And he goes, from way up here, you all look like little ants. And he's like barely off the ground because he's so big. Oh, I love that part. Heimlich. I love that part. I know that character's name. Anyways.
So cute.
Oh, gosh. That was really, I needed that break because this story is so weird.
Well, yeah, because it's so AI.
Okay, so I sat there staring at the waveform on my phone screen. I bet that person upstairs is like writing their own Reddit. I think my neighbor is obsessed with me.
Exactly. And I'm about to fuck their brain. Like I'm about to just rock their world. I'm going to make the weirdest noises. I'm going to really give them something to research.
Right? Watching the peaks and valleys that represented each sound. My hands were shaking. This wasn't right. This wasn't possible. But the evidence was there in the data, undeniable.
Oh, the data was there, all right, on graph paper, nonetheless.
And they never stopped. Even when the footsteps paused, I heard those small tapping sounds, like something in constant motion, even standing still. In one recording, during a moment when I thought the apartment was silent, I counted 37 distinct impacts in the span of 3 seconds. Tap, 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 tap. Hold on.
I don't think that was 30 seconds.
How'd that sound?
Not quite 37.
Perfect?
Yeah, perfect. No, the other one was better.
I think that was better. Oh, you can't tell because you
I
can't
can't
hear
hear
it.
a thing.
It's really good in here.
Okay.
I'll do it one more time.
Oh, good. Do it again. Now you seem like the neighbor. Get out your graph paper.
Okay. It did sound good in the headphones. Like something drumming its fingers, but with far more than 5 fingers to drum with.
Ooh, 37 to be exact.
Exactly. That's just one round of taps.
Just a giant.
One night I heard them in their bedroom directly above mine, walking in circles. But the pattern was wrong. The footsteps would go one direction, then double back without the turning motion that should accompany reversal. Like a spiral, but geometrically impossible. I've never been able to hear sound this well. The sound...
Well, I don't think you've tried as hard as this person.
Clearly not. The sound contracting, tightening, then sounding expanding again. I lay there trying to visualize
it's
it.
turning into a butterfly now.
Oh, little butterfly.
It is.
Little Heimlich. You all look like little ants. Everybody should watch that part. It's so good. Because the joke is he's barely off the ground. They're ants.
Yes, I can.
It's so funny. He's talking to ants. Oh, I love it. Okay. I lay there trying to visualize it. In my mind, I draw the path, but the shape didn't make sense. Too complex, too many overlapping paths, too many simultaneous points of contact.
We get it. I bet there was drumming too.
And then I realized something that made my skin crawl.
Okay, finally, here we go.
The footsteps weren't stopping between passes. No pause, no stillness before direction changes. Whatever made those sounds was in constant motion, following from position to position without human transition. Smooth and continuous, like water finding the path of least resistance. But it wasn't water. It had weight. It made floorboards groan. It existed in the same space I occupied, separated only by inches of wood and plaster. I pressed my hands over my ears, but the sound penetrated. They were inside my head now.
Uh-oh.
I could feel
This sounds like a personal problem.
I could feel each footstep as vibrations transmitted through the building structure, through the frame, and into my bones. That's when the dream started. Fragmentary, nonsensical. I'd walk through my apartment, but the layout would be wrong. Rooms connected in impossible ways, and I'd hear the footsteps above, always above, following my path with eerie precision. I'd look up and see the ceiling bulging downward, plaster cracking, dust falling. Through the cracks, glimpses of something moving, something pale and jointed and wrong. I'd wake gasping, sheets soaked, and hear the sound still happening. Always the same pattern, always that wrong, angular gait. The next morning, I went upstairs. All right, bold.
Oh, here we go.
The building had 4 units. Mine and Mrs. Kowalski's. We're just outing everybody in this
Yeah,
story.
I'm just going to let everybody know.
Mrs. Kowalski on the first floor, 2 more on the second. I'd never seen anyone from up there. The door above my apartment showed only a tarnished brass number 2A. I knocked. No answer. I knocked harder, called out a greeting. Hello, just wanted to introduce myself. Nothing. But I heard something inside. Not footsteps, something else. A soft, repetitive sound. I bet you did hear that.
How did I know it was repetitive?
Like fingers drumming.
How did I know it was going to be like drumming?
Or something tapping wood. Quick, anxious. Tap, 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 tap. Pause. Then again. I wonder if it's Morse code.
I mean...
I pressed... Okay. I pressed my ear to the door, holding my breath. The tapping stopped. I waited, cheek against cool wood, barely breathing. The door was thin. I should have heard more. Breathing, ambient sound, but only silence. Then it...
No, you should have had the cops called on you. That's what should have happened at this point.
Yeah, in the story, you're the weird one.
Yeah, you're the bad guy here.
Then it moved. Something large shifted inside. Floorboards groaned under sudden weight, but the weight wasn't distributed right. Not someone standing or sitting, multiple points of pressure happening simultaneously.
How do you know?
Scattered across the room in a pattern that hurt to visualize. Some pressure points clustered close, others separated by distance too great for a single body to span, all pressing down at once, as if something had suddenly extended itself, spreading its weight across maximum floor space. I stepped back. I really would like to know, how can you hear this from the side?
Right, now you're in front of it. It's like, so all of a sudden you just heard like a whoosh.
Yeah, that's weird. My hand was shaking. I noticed this distantly, like observing someone else's body, a fine tremor I couldn't control. I stood in the hallway, staring at the brass 2A. Behind the door, the silence continued, but not empty silence, the silence of something holding very still, waiting. I turned and walked downstairs, hand shaking harder with each step. That evening, I called Mrs. Chin. She was eating something crunchy. Of course she was.
This person has the best hearing.
They're obsessed
Ever.
with sound. She was eating something crunchy when she answered, hello?
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Mrs. Chen, it's your tenant from 1A. About the tenant in 2A. Is something broken? No, I wanted to ask about them. I've never seen them. She chewed before responding. What about them? Just curious. Wanted to introduce myself.
Mind your business.
Right? Mind your business. They're quiet. This is
Chin.
Chen answering. They're quiet, pay rent on time. That's all I care about. How long have they lived there? More chewing. Couple years, maybe longer. Do they ever complain about the apartment? No. Her tone grew impatient. Why are you asking? I didn't know how to explain. No reason. Being friendly.
Or obsessive.
They're not friendly. Keep to themselves. Don't cause problems. You should do the same.
You tell him.
Right?
Miss Chin.
Something in her voice, not quite a warning, but close. Have you ever seen them in person? Long silence. I thought she'd hung up. Then, no. Rent comes in the mail. Cash. Always exact. Never late. Pause. I don't ask questions. Suggest you don't either. She hung up. Apparently, Miss Chin does not like to speak in full sentences. I sat staring at the ceiling. The water stains looked like continents, familiar shapes distorted. Above me, silence. But I knew it was still there. Also, you're like in the apartment doing this call? I would leave.
Right. They could hear
Or
you.
text or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew it was still there. I could feel it the way you feel someone watching from across the room. That prickling awareness from some primitive part of the brain that remembers being prey. The next week was worse.
Oh, good Lord. How much tapping is going to happen now?
The sounds grew more frequent, less careful. Before, there'd been an attempt of normalcy. The walking, however wrong, followed recognizable patterns, but now the sound had become abstract, chaotic. I'd hear rapid skittering, like someone running on all fours. Oh,
Yeah, that's
don't
creepy.
like
That
that.
is very creepy.
And that is a distinct sound that you'd be like, oh, no, thank you. Then a heavy thump, a long, dragging sound, hours of nothing. Then it would repeat. One night, I woke to something being dragged across the ceiling directly over my bed. Not furniture. The sound was too wet.
Ew.
Too organic. Like a heavy sack of meat pulled across floorboards.
Yuck.
No, thank you. I could hear wood fibers catching on whatever was being dragged.
Okay, that's a lot, AI.
Creating rhythmic scraping that set my teeth on edge. To be fair, this is honestly from Reddit. We don't know if they've
we don't
uploaded
know.
it from AI.
I'm just the skeptic and assuming.
I lay frozen, staring up. The dragging stopped. It's like it knows when you pay attention. Like, oh, shoot, they woke up. 30 seconds of perfect silence. Then I heard it. A soft, careful sound, like someone pressing their palm flat against the floor, testing it. Then another palm, and another. I counted 5 distinct points of contact, all roughly hand-shaped.
How do you know that from a sound? It's because AI doesn't have ears.
That's true. Yeah, I think this might be AI.
You're just now thinking that. Oh,
I was really trying to be in it.
You would so join a cult. This is proof.
I was just really trying to be in it because it is creepy, but yeah, you can't say, ooh, that sounded like a hand. Okay. Anyways, all roughly hand-shaped based on how the floorboards creaked, but wrong. Fingers too long, space too wide, and placed simultaneously, not in sequence like someone lowering themselves down.
How thin is the between?
It's a piece of paper. Like a hand with too many fingers supporting too much weight. I didn't sleep. In the morning, I went outside to study the building. Craning my neck, I examined the window of 2A, covered with yellow curtains that never moved. Glass dirty, no light inside, no flicker of movement, no sign anyone had been near those windows in months or years. Mrs. Kowalski came out for her mail. An elderly Polish woman who always smiled at me, who'd been nothing but friendly since I moved in. She was wearing her usual floral housecoat, moving with the careful slowness of someone whose bones remembered every harsh winter. Good morning, I said, trying to sound casual. She looked at me and nodded, still smiling. Mrs. Kowalski, do you ever hear the person upstairs in 2A? The change in her expression was instant and complete. Her smile didn't just fade, it collapsed, like something structural had given way inside her face. She stared at me for a long moment, and in her eyes I saw something I hadn't expected. Not confusion, not curiosity, fear.
How did you not expect that? Everything you've been describing sounds terrifying.
Right. She shook her head quickly, a sharp jerking motion that set her gray curls bouncing. Oh, she sounds so cute.
Oh, she is so cute.
Then she turned and hurried inside. Ooh, didn't even answer. Moving faster than I'd ever seen her move, clutching her mail to her chest like a shield. The door slammed behind her, and I heard the distinct click of a deadbolt sliding home.
Oh.
I stood alone on the sidewalk, staring at her closed door. She'd lived here longer than anyone, years longer, and she'd reacted to my question like I'd asked her to open a grave. What did she know that I didn't? I spent the rest of the day trying to convince myself there was a rational explanation. Maybe Mrs. Kowalski was just paranoid. Maybe she had dementia. Maybe she'd had a bad experience with a previous tenant and didn't like talking about the upstairs apartments. People have strange ideas in their old age.
Maybe she had a previous tenant who didn't like talking about the upstairs neighbors. That's just called a normal person.
Right. Fear of things that weren't there. But I didn't believe that. I'd seen her eyes. That wasn't the confusion of dementia. That was the clear, sharp terror of someone who knows exactly what they were afraid of. That night, it started climbing. I was in bed trying to read when I heard it. Not walking or dragging, climbing. Multiple points of contact in rapid succession. A hand, a foot, another hand. Something else I couldn't identify. Quick, insectile. It moved across the ceiling in a way that made me think of spiders. But spiders don't weigh enough to make floorboards creak like that.
Neither do hands.
I sat up, heart hammering. The climbing sound moved from one side to the other, back again, frantic, searching, getting closer to the wall, separating my bedroom from the hallway. It reached the corner, then started coming down the wall. The creaking changed pitch as weight shifted from horizontal to vertical. Whatever was up there was descending, using too many limbs to grip plaster and wood. I heard the scratch of fingernails or claws finding purchase. I would like to say there are a lot of those M dashes that AI likes to use a lot in there. I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, aimed it at the wall. Nothing. Just old wallpaper and a corner water stain. But from above, the climbing continued, down and down until the sounds were at the floor level of the apartment upstairs, which meant ceiling level in mine. I looked up. The ceiling was dark, but in the flashlight beam, I saw the plaster had cracked. Fine lines, hair thin, spreading from a central point directly above my bed. They formed a web-like pattern, beautiful and terrible, and as I watched frozen, I saw something that closed my throat.
No, not the throat closer.
The cracks were moving, not spreading, moving. The lines shifted position slightly, rearranging themselves, subtle enough to imagine, if not for the faint grinding of plaster against itself. And then dust started falling. It came in a thin, steady stream, pale in the flashlight. I watched it drift through the air and land on my blanket, my pillow, my face. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. The dust was forming a pattern, random at first, just powder settling, but as more fell, I saw it. The outline, subtle at first, like the image developing in a dark room, gradually resolving into something recognizable, then defined, clear, unmistakable, a handprint. So they're seeing this on their ceiling?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, I kind of tuned out
Yeah,
while I was reading.
Too. I think I was asleep.
A perfect outline of a hand pressed against glass. I could see every detail with horrifying clarity. The palm, wide and flat, maybe 8 inches across. That sounds big. The thumb.
You know what they say about big hands?
Yeah, they need big gloves.
And lots of pattering.
Pattering?
Tapping.
You're falling asleep, aren't you?
Yeah, this story is horrible.
You sent it to me. Oh, I'm doing such a good job reading it.
You really are, though.
Okay, the palm, wide and flat, maybe 8 inches. The thumb, slightly separated from the fingers. The distinct ridges that would be fingerprints if it were a human hand. And the fingers. I counted them, my lips moving soundlessly, praying I'd miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My stomach lurched. Bile rose in my throat, and I had to swallow hard to keep from vomiting.
How about move?
Yeah.
Let's just get out of there.
I mean, I know you're broke, but
well, it's time to go back home.
You had a really scary caterpillar above you, and it's time to go.
I mean, something's going on.
The fingers were long, far too long, at least a foot each. Ooh, gross. Maybe more. Positioned incorrectly, like someone had arranged them without understanding.
Honey, that doesn't sound like a hand at all. And none of that sounds like a hand.
Honey?
It just doesn't.
Sugar? Positioned incorrectly, like someone had arranged them without understanding human anatomy. What made my skin crawl wasn't the size of the handprint, it was the joints. Even in the dust outline, I could see every bend, too many of them. Each finger had 4, maybe 5 knuckles, some bending forward like ours, others bending backwards, as if the anatomy didn't care about physics. The whole print was spread wide, fingers at full extension, pressed into the ceiling hard enough to crack plaster, claiming the space above my bed. I stared, flashlight steady, and noticed something worse. The dust had sifted through my blanket, through the fabric, through the comforter, settling onto the sheet. It hadn't even pressed on the ceiling. It had been reaching down. So it's still coming through. It's not a print. It's a hand reaching through.
I guess.
I ran. I made it from the kitchen before my legs gave out. I spent the night on the couch. Get out of there.
Yeah, why are we staying in this house?
Staring upward, waiting for the ceiling to break open. In the morning, I forced myself back into the bedroom. Daylight didn't help. The cracks radiated out in a deliberate, almost elegant pattern. Dust coated everything, and in the center of the bed, still perfectly preserved, was the handprint.
Ooh.
7 fingers this time, so all the way down on their bedspread.
Yeah, like it just...
Okay, that is gross. I snapped a photo with a shaking hand. Well, let's see it.
Mm-hmm.
And went online, desperate for anything that made sense. A dead-looking paranormal forum had a thread titled, "Has anyone else heard something walking wrong?" Okay. Every post was a version of my night. Wow. People here... Wow. Sorry, it turned into Owen Wilson. I hate when I do that. Wow.
Every time.
Okay. Every post was a version of my night. People hearing footsteps above them, stepping with too many points of contact, movements.
Let's hear about it again.
Movements that changed direction too sharply, gates that didn't match any living
that sounds
creature.
Familiar.
Some heard them in buildings with no floor above. Many broke their leases and ran. Then I found a post about a handprint, 8 fingers, all wrong angles. The writer...
Well, yours only had 7, so couldn't be the same.
Word. The writer said that they left everything behind and didn't look back. I scrolled through dozens of replies. Extra fingered handprints, footprints.
Tell me about the joints again.
With too many toes. Ceiling stressed by something heavy tested the boundaries from above. One user even linked a recording. Let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
The audio clicked and popped with joint sounds, a shuffle, step, tap pattern that made my stomach twist. I slammed the laptop shut. I wasn't imagining anything. Something had been above me, moving, watching, learning. I packed everything I could carry. As I worked, I kept glancing at the ceiling. The print staying there, 7 fingers stayed like it was reaching.
We get it.
Splayed, not stayed. Splayed like it was reaching. By the time I finished, night had fallen. I stood in the living room, ready to walk out forever, when a long, slow scrape slid across the ceiling toward me. Then a wet, dragging sound. The ceiling split open with a violent crack.
I don't believe you.
Plaster fell in chunks. Something heavy dropped through, limbs hitting the floor with a slap. I ran without looking. I didn't stop until I reached the street. The building looked normal from outside. Lights on, curtains still, but I knew. I texted my landlord. There's something in my apartment. Check 2A. No response. I slept in my car. In the morning, I had to see it one last time.
No, you don't.
Why?
No, you don't.
The curtain in 2A, always drawn, was fluttering open now. The apartment inside was bare except for the stains. Dark, radiating handprints covered every surface. That sounds like a lot, isn't there, actually?
Mm-hmm.
Some with 6 fingers, some with 7, some with more. All different, all from the same creature. And the floor sagged under the weight of whatever had been moving through the space for who knows how long. That's when it hit me. I'd never been hearing too many footsteps. I'd been hearing one creature moving with all its limbs at once.
Well, yes, that's what we've been thinking this whole time.
That's actually what you've been describing.
Oh, poor AI.
Oh my gosh.
So hard.
This is the worst story we've ever read. I'm so sorry. Flowing, clinging, shifting, not walking, spreading. Spreading, okay.
Calm down.
Those prints weren't from multiple beings. You never thought they were.
Right. You're just now all of a sudden thinking this.
Oh my Lord. They were one body navigating walls, floors, ceiling, leaving marks everywhere it touched.
If they say joints one more time.
It had been inches above me for weeks. I drove away before the curtain stopped moving and never returned. Lost everything in the apartment. I didn't care. I live across town now, top floor, nothing above me. But sometimes when it rains, I still wake up and listen, counting impacts that aren't there. They're like, I'm counting every raindrop.
Every single one.
Waiting for the ceiling to crack. I keep thinking about that handprint. 7 fingers. Too many.
Or was there 6, 7?
6, 7 fingers. Too many joints. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Some bending the wrong way, pressing down like it wasn't just for reaching, but
Erin, you gotta
maybe, this is it, but maybe signaling or doing something my brain has no word for. Maybe it wasn't threatening me. Maybe I was just the first person who listened long enough to notice. And now I can't stop.
Oh my gosh, but you need to.
Please stop. Good Lord.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yes, that was the dumbest story we've ever read.
Yes.
So sorry, everybody.
So if you don't want that to happen.
Right. That's exactly what I was going to say. But let this prove to everybody once and for all, AI is not as good as humans.
Yeah, they're not taking over anything.
No,
Don't worry.
about that. At least not storytelling.
No, that was rough.
Whew, it was a rough one.
That was on Reddit.
Yeah, it was. We got it off of Reddit.
It was bad.
Yeah, and like all these people, and the reason why I picked it, sorry, yes, it was my pick. So bottom line, write in those stories, everybody. Let's wrap this shit up. Are you ready for a fan favorite?
I couldn't be more ready.
Right. Okay, here we go. Sorry you had to pick tonight to be the fan favorite. And you're going to love her name.
Okay.
Erin.
Oh, it's me.
The fabulous Erin. And she said, oh, holy hell. I'm so excited right now. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Aw.
Okay. I'm calming down. We're cool. This is great. So first off, thank you and Erin so much for what you do. I
Aw.
listen to you ladies every morning when I'm getting ready for work. I'm a
Aw.
dental hygienist. Y'all have given me some serious confidence because you're both so genuine,
Aw,
so sweet,
That's so nice.
and unapologetically yourselves. I love that you make me question things too, even though I'm a hardcore team ghosty.
Yes.
All right, Erin. The Erins unite. So all that being said, I want to plug a few things if that's okay. There's an amazing...
Nope, sorry.
Whatever. Erin, you're giving me life right now.
Just kidding.
I can tell Erin is a human. AI. Just makes me want to roll my eyes.
It's so weird that you're saying Erin because I'm thinking me.
Oh, sorry. No, this Erin is giving me life. You just sucked my soul right out of me. Okay. So all that being said, I want to plug a few things if that's okay. There's an amazing nonprofit I actually am a part of called
great.
the Swarm Foundation, where the guys who are in charge play professional paintball. How
Oh.
cool is this?
That is cool.
For a cause, so they've done fundraising for suicide prevention.
Wow, cool.
They help abandoned animals on the side of the road by paying the vet bills.
Oh.
How sweet is that? And helping the fur babies find a new home. They put book machines in schools to help encourage reading. It's so cool.
Good grief. Who are these people?
My dad is the founder.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
That's
that
so
awesome?
cool.
So they, I guess, how do you fundraise with paintballing?
Like,
It's like...
From 9 to 12, we're going to paintball. And then we're going to quit.
Go door to
We're
door
gonna
after
make
that.
nobody ever harm themselves ever.
Or is it
We're gonna
like
save the animals?
like a betting? Like teams, this team versus this team, and everybody has to bet on the team that they think is going to win, but all
And then they only help that one cause.
well, no, then they do it every week, and then
Yeah.
the money that they raise probably goes to a different
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
they're jack of all trades.
Sounds like your dad is a genius. He took his favorite hobby
Yeah.
and found a way to make it into fundraising. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Laughing out loud, I had more typed out because she said that. And she's like, but damn, Instagram said my message was too long.
Oh.
I have hella crazy stories to share with you.
Well, we need them.
Erin, listen. If
I
tonight,
am.
if tonight did this Erin, I need this Erin to tune in. If tonight didn't tell you, we need them. We do.
We do.
I think y'all shared my story like 2 years ago. That is crazy. I've been listening to you all that long. It's like we've been college buddies. It's like we're college buddies or something.
Oh, that's sweet. That's
It's
cute.
Queet. No, girl, you talking about queefing on air? That's so dirty.
I was gonna say it's cute and that's sweet, and it came out. That's sweet.
Quit saying it. Right in the middle of Erin's fan favorite.
Sorry, it's
Gosh,
sweet.
she's so dirty,
I'm on
Erin.
my third beer.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely messaged Erin back in August to invite y'all to my wedding. Yeah, Erin's grabbing her phone right now. My husband and my brothers told me I was actually insane, but they
Shut
encouraged my
up.
shenanigans. Thank you again. I'll send some stories this weekend.
Erin, I love a wedding.
And I sent back, Erin is in trouble.
Oh,
I would have loved to have
fuck.
crashed that wedding. This is perfect. That is cool. What a cool organization. Thanks again for your support. Yeah, Erin, Taylor, you're the Erin I'm talking to now.
Okay, hold
How
on.
in the world did we miss an invitation to crash a wedding?
What's her last name? I mean, we'll bleep it. I've got an Erin on Facebook, but I don't see anything about a wedding.
Did you look through our
Oh, wait a minute. Well, hold on. LOL, if you and Megan are bored or free Saturday, August 9th, and want to drive to I'm getting married that day. You ladies are more than welcome to come. Okay. I wrote back.
Oh.
I said, girl, that is so exciting. Congrats. We start school on the 7th, or else we would totally consider it. We
I had to
did.
skip school.
You would not have skipped school. You're such a liar.
I'm just trying to make you feel bad. Oh my gosh.
And she wrote, holy damn, that's early. My fiance is a school teacher and starts on the 19th. It feels illegal to go back to school before Labor Day. So,
either way,
I did
Erin,
respond. Maybe I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and
you
here's
would
what
not
I'll
have
say.
gone.
Erin, you can always renew your wedding vows, but
That's
if you'll
true.
do us a favor and do it like a month before school starts, we would totally be there.
I'm almost certain I told you about this.
Maybe. Okay. You didn't even remember it, so whatever. But Erin, you are a fabulous fan favorite. Thank you so very much for supporting our podcast, and what a great organization. And I'll be at your next wedding, girl.
Oh, gosh.
I'm feisty tonight. I don't know what to tell you. Story just pissed me plumb off.
Oh, it'd be so bad. All right. Well, guys, please write in. Please. Please.
Please.
We need your stories. Erin, get on it.
Come
You're
on,
done planning a
Erin.
wedding. Come on. You've got no
Right?
excuses now.
Let's
Sure,
do
you're
this.
just sitting around. Just kidding. Everybody's
Hey,
so busy
you
all
already
the time.
offended her once.
Shut up. Okay. I didn't offend her. I responded and told her we
Okay.
would consider it, but we have school.
Mm-hmm.
Principal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you would like to write in, you can go to our website at myskepticalsister.com where you can find out how to write in. You can find our P.O. box. You can find out how to become a Patreon. $3 a month gets you weekly bonus content, a sticker, a magnet. $5 a month gets you all that plus our movie night, which is always so much fun.
So much fun.
You can also write in at myskepticalsister@gmail.com, and you can...
Rate, review, subscribe.
That's right. Rate, review, subscribe. That's a free way to help us out. And you can tell your friends all about us so that they can write in their stories. And we love you guys so much. Erin, sorry we didn't go to your wedding,
So sorry.
but we love you. And we'll talk to you all next week.
안녕히 주무세요.
You think I'm going to be able to say that?
No, I do not think you were going to be able to say that.
안녕히 주무세요.
Oh my.
No me chuna say no.
That was beautiful. You can just say the goodbye tonight.
Done.
La 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 la.
Oh,
Are
my
you ready for
story?
some
No,
stories?
I'm not. And my story just went away and I didn't.
Oh, no.
How the hell does Reddit work? I'm just going to take a nap while you do it.
You probably will.
I won't.
Okay.
I promise.
Fragmentary. How do you say that? Fragmentary?
Kind of sounds like a weird name of someone. Fragmentary. Mr. Fragmentary.